Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Enjoy Learning Computer Science. To watch my previous videos, watch my YouTube channel. To get notified for my new videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel Enjoy Learning Computer Science. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the verb services, the different verb services. The first verb services is WWW, that is World Wide Web. It is otherwise known as W3. So WWW is an information service, and this can be used for sending and receiving information over the internet through some interlinked hypertext documents. So web pages may contain text, it can contain text, images, videos, and other multimedia components, as well as some hyperlinks. That web navigation features consist of hyperlinks. So the documents are formatted in a markup language called HTML. So HTML is hypertext markup language. This will provide links to other documents as well as graphics, audios, and some video files. So this WWW is based on a client-server architecture. So client-server architecture means when a client sends a request, the server will process the request and will send a response, sends a reply. That is known as client-server. So WWW is based upon client-server architecture. So WWW client is called the web browser, and the WWW server is called the web server. Okay. So web server is WWW client, and web browser is WWW client, and web server is WWW server. So WWW is a set of programs and protocols that allows the user to create and display multimedia web pages and is linked to the internet. Next one is HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. This HTML is a computer language which describes the structure and behavior of a web page. It is used to create web pages. Okay? So HTML is a language that is used to create web pages, and then it is displayed by the web browsers. So this language tells the browser how to display text, pictures, and links on the screen. HTML is a language which supports multimedia documents and it consists of audio, video, graphics, pictures, etc. So this helps in creating hyperlinks. So what is hyperlinks? Various documents can be linked together in a link, that is known as hyperlink. Okay. So HTML helps in creating hyperlinks so that many documents can be linked together. So when a person clicks on a particular link, the document related to that link will get displayed. So HTML document can be written using any text editor such as Notepad, and save a file with extension .htm or HTML. So HTML is a markup language that enables users to create web pages and format them using predefined tags. These tags are called coded elements. Next one is XML, Extensible Markup Language. So this extensible markup language is a text-based markup language, and it allows the user to create their own tags to store data in a particular structured format. So the structured formats can be represented in many ways, different ways. So in XML, the tags are not predefined. They are created by the user for their own purpose. So it is not predefined, it can be created by the user. Here XML tags are case sensitive, but HTML tags are not case sensitive, and each tag must have a corresponding closing tag like HTML. So XML is recommended by the World Wide Web Consortium. It is a free open standard. So XML is a markup language for creating documents in a structured format. Users can create their own tags along with some predefined tags already defined by HTML. HTTP Hypertext Transfer Protocol. This HTTP is used to transfer all files and other data from one computer to another on the World Wide Web. This protocol is used to transfer hypertext documents over the internet. So it defines how the data is formatted and transmitted over the network. So when an HTTP client sends a request to the HTTP server, the server will send response back to the client. So this transfer of request and response is done by the HTTP protocol. So the main features of this HTTP document are it is a stateless protocol. Stateless means that several commands are executed at the same time simultaneously without knowing the command which is already executing before another command. And this one is an object-oriented protocol which uses client-server model. The browser sends request to the server. Here browser is the client. Okay, so the browser sends request to the client, a server. The server processes it and sends responses to the client. That means browser. The server processes and send the response back to the browser, and it is used for displaying web pages on the screen. So HTTP is used to transfer files and other resources from one computer to another on the World Wide Web. Domain names. So a domain name is a unique name that identifies a particular website and represents the name of the server where the web pages reside. So to communicate over the internet, normally we can use IP addresses, but it is not possible to remember the IP address of a particular website or a computer every time. So domain names make it easier to resolve IP addresses into names. For example, cbse.nic.in or google.com, etc. So this system assigns names to some computers, that means web servers, and maintains a database of these names and corresponding IP addresses. So domain names are used in URLs to identify particular web servers. A domain name consists of top level domain name or primary domain name and subdomain. It consists of two parts. One is top level domain name or primary domain name and subdomain names. For example, cbse.nic.in. Here in is the primary domain name, NIC is the subdomain of in, CBSE is the subdomain of NIC. So the now top level domains are categorized into generic domain names, country specific domain names. Generic means .com, .edu, .gov, .mil. So .com means commercial, .edu means it is for education institutions, .gov means for government agencies, .mil means for military, .net means network organizations, .org means organizations, non-profitable organizations. Similarly, country specific domain name means .in means India, .au is Australia, .ca is Canada, .ch is China, and so on. So a domain name is which assigns names to some computers and maintains a database of these names and corresponding IP addresses. URL. So URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. So URL helps in locating a particular website or a web page. For example, http://www.cbse.nic and academics.html is a URL for a specific website. So in this URL, this HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and this www.cbse.in indicates the IP address or the domain name where the source is located, and the academics.html specifies the name of the specified HTML document on the website of CBSE. So URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator, that stores the address of a web page.